My people, welcome to Talks by Kate. It's your girl in the building. I'm super excited to be back again. If you see me smiling, know there's something that is up, my people. But wait, before we get into it, if you haven't joined the community, if you haven't joined the Kate Nation, what are you still waiting for? Here we report news across Africa. Now, my people, this is Burkina Faso. You can see the map right there. You can see the people right there, and you see this man up here. You see this man is the president of Burkina Faso. He is called Ibrahim Traoré, the youngest president in Africa. He's about 37 years of age, and within 2 years, my people, he has turned Burkina Faso into something else. Now, my people, you see these four people here, right here. You see these four men right here. These men, let me tell you, these men are just from speaking one story and then just within few days their story changed. These four men you are seeing right here, they are journalists. Yes, they are journalists. Now, what really happened? Now, the question after you watch this video, or before the end of this video, would be, did Ibrahim Traoré cross the line, or did he do too much? Now, my people, let's just get into the news of today. This is not just news, this is not just story, this is history, and this is a lesson. Now, my people, these four journalists you're seeing right here spoke about Ibrahim Traoré. What exactly did they say about Ibrahim Traoré? That's what we're gonna find out. Now, my people, these four journalists actually published news about Ibrahim Traoré. They are journalists, right? And they published news saying that Ibrahim Traoré is using the act of terrorism in Burkina Faso, saying that, oh, Burkina Faso is suffering from terrorists, or terrorists are attacking Burkina Faso, and so on and so forth. That he is using that act in order to remain in power and also delay election. My people, we are going to talk about that now. Election in Burkina Faso is actually delayed until 2029. I don't know if some of you know about that, but that is why you haven't heard anything about election all this while. So as we speak right now, until 2029, and also further notice, Ibrahim Traoré is still the president of Burkina Faso. He still remains the president of Burkina Faso, and his people are just so happy about it. Now, I used to say this: not everybody will like you. This is just to confirm all what I've said. Not everyone will like you, because can you imagine, these four journalists are all Burkina based? Yes, they are from Burkina Faso. They are Burkina based. These four journalists, despite whatever Ibrahim Traoré is doing, with all what he is doing, with all the development and whatsoever, these four journalists are still against Ibrahim Traoré. But now, not for so long, these four journalists, they published news saying that Ibrahim Traoré is using the act of terrorism. The fact that terrorists are attacking Burkina Faso and killing Burkina Faso's people, that he is using it, Ibrahim Traoré is using it to delay elections so that he can remain in power. Now, my people, don't worry, I'm going to tell you what happened next. What happened next after Ibrahim Traoré heard about this news? These four men were immediately handcuffed and thrown into prison. They were stripped of their notebooks, their pens, and they were now thrown into prison. Now, what happened after that? After some few days later, Ibrahim Traoré said, no, let them not be there. You know what? I want to teach them a lesson, and this lesson will not be about punishing them. It will not be about telling them that, oh, they'll be in prison for a long time. No, that's not what the punishment will be. This punishment will actually be by involving them in the front line. What does this mean? What does involving them in the front line mean? This simply means that they are going to join the soldiers of Burkina Faso. Those soldiers who are fighting terrorists, who are struggling to protect the country, who are struggling to ensure that the country is safe, they are going to join them. They will go into the battlefield. Let's see how it all feels. Yes, since to them terrorism is a joke, since to them I am using terrorism to delay election to remain in power, no, I will send them in the battlefield. Those join the soldiers, and then when they come back, we will get their testimony or whatever they have to say. So Ibrahim Traoré asked these four men to be released. They were immediately released, and they took them and added them to the other soldiers who were to go for a battle in some days. So wherever these soldiers were going, they will ask these four journalists to follow them. wherever they are going, they will ask them to follow them in their car. So they were with them and they actually went into the battlefield. So they went for a fight. What this men experienced, their story changed. When they came back, my people, their story changed. Their story changed. Their story actually changed. So they went with the soldiers, where the soldiers were fighting. They saw how terrorists were killing people, killing babies, kidnapping people, killing families. Some of the soldiers even losing their life. Some of the soldiers lost their life in the fight. They lost their life, and some of them even lost their family members who were in the area where they were fighting. And these four men, they were filled with tears and fear. They were so filled with tears and fear, like they were so afraid that they would lose their lives at where, because of the gunshots, the fighting, no mercy at all. So you know what, when they came back, but from the first fight they came back by God, because I think God just wanted to set an example. Yeah, because none of them lost their life. All of them, some of the soldiers actually lost their lives, but four of these journalists actually came back alive. And when they came back, one of them gave a testimony that changed every word they said from the beginning. Yeah, they thought terrorism, Ibrahim Traoré was lying about terrorism. Oh, terrorists using terrorism to remain in power and delay election and so on and so forth. But when these four men came out, one of them said, we went into the battlefield. What we saw with our eyes, our mouths can't tell. We are shaking with fear. We are shaking with fear. We are so afraid that we do not want to go back there again. People were killed, mothers were killed, some mothers were crying and looking for their children, families were killed, some soldiers lost their lives. I mean, it was so bad. It was so bad that we were filled with tears and fear. And the people of Burkina Faso said, yes, we knew it. Because from the beginning days, when Ibrahim Traoré actually made this decision that he wants to remove them from prison, some people thought, oh, maybe he wants to just favor them. No, when Ibrahim Traoré removed them from prison, he sent them in the battlefield, and some of the Burkinabés, they were so happy. They said, let them go. Let them go so that they can experience what some of our men, some of our soldiers are going through. Since to them, terrorism is a joke. Since to them, Ibrahim Traoré is using terrorists or terrorism to remain in power. Let them go into the battlefield. When they come back, they will tell us the story. So when they came back, that is how their story changed. My people, what they consider as a lie became truth. They said whatever Ibrahim Traoré said is true. We have seen it, we have experienced it, and we are sorry. It is the truth. People are dying. Burkina Faso is being terrorized. It is true. So when Ibrahim Traoré he decided, because he didn't want to send them again to fight, because that's not their job, that's not their occupation, or that's not what they were called for. So they were journalists. It happened that what happened, they actually sent them into the battlefield. So Ibrahim Traoré decided that no, I will release you, I will let you go, but you go and speak the truth. Go. I'm not the one to tell you what you say, but you saw what you saw in the battlefield. You went there and you experienced it. So go and spread the news. So their story totally changed, my people. I mean, this is an example. Instead of allowing them to rot in prison because they spoke against the president, they spoke against, if you are they say a clear conscience fears no evil. Ibrahim Traoré knew that he was right. His conscience is okay. He didn't do anything wrong. He decided that you people should go and experience. If you think I'm lying, right, go and see it by yourself. So they went, they saw, they came back, and they changed their talks. They changed the way they speak. They changed their wordings, saying that, oh, Ibrahim Traoré is saying the truth. Oh, it is true. People are dying, men are dying, children are dying. The Burkina Faso is being terrorized. My people, some leaders should use this example. This is a lesson. It's not everything that you just carry people and punish. It's not everything that you just carry people and throw in prison as if they stole something. No, it's not everything. Sometimes this is a lesson. This is history and a lesson as well to be learned and to be practiced. So my people, that is what I have for you in the news of today. Thank you so much. Let me to get your own opinion at the comment section, and I personally recommend this strategy to some other African leaders. They should use it. Yeah, they should use it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and to have a nice day. Bye.